Yogsonik dynamics.
Okay, we're in. Thanks, Blip.
Join us, Sylvia Rivera, played by Tisha. Nitz with his buddy Blip, played by Nico Rodriguez. Don't fall for Yogsonik.
Hey, we're kind of short on time, so just do the script.
Okay. Z.OUS, played by Richard Collins. And Game Master, Adam Culbertson. From Creative Typo Entertainment, you're jacked into Dreadtek Incorporated.
All right, and Sylvia, you just watched all this go down. He is not paying you any attention right now.
So I will say
And
we
you did notice that Molly went down.
Okay. I will say we did skip my Shadow Spawn's turn right after mine last time, but it's probably my bad.
I don't know what all it does.
Yeah, so it goes right after me. Remember that.
Okay.
All right. When she looks over at Nitz, what's he look like?
Nitz?
Nits with bullet holes in him.
No, you don't have bullet holes.
Plasma
You just got blasted with plasma. Yeah.
Plasma burns all over.
He looks a little cooked.
All right.
My beanie is
Plasma
singed.
burns. Cardigan is singed.
She will say, now, we can't have you looking this bad on camera. And cast Healing Word at 5th level. Ooh, shoot. At 4th level. I gotta save that 5th level spell, I'm sorry.
No, respect.
I only have one 5th level slot left, and if somebody dies, you know.
Yeah, it's looking like me, so please hang on to that.
Okay. So 1d4 plus my spellcasting ability, higher levels, 1d4. So, okay. So 44 plus 5.
Do you want to roll that, or do you want me to?
You go ahead, because I'm giving you all the healing. It's just what you're willing to accept.
Fair. So 44 plus 5 is 16 health.
That's not very much.
Nope.
Is it?
No.
It's not very much at all.
Oh, by the way,
Those pretty decent rolls, though.
You get 2d6 hit points to start your turn with as well, because my aura is still going.
Yeah.
That's way better than what I do.
Well, 2d6 can't even get to 16. Like,
I
that was a pretty
appreciate
good
your
roll.
quick math on that, Richard. I would not have been able to work that out.
that's what I do. I'm a numbers guy.
I asked him questions. Like I'm just like, my brain's not working. I can't math right now. What's this? And he's like, instantly.
I also can tell you all the average results of dice
Oh, nice.
because I'm just that kind of person.
Is it 7? Isn't that the average?
Average is half plus 1, basically, or half plus 1 half. So like an average roll on a d6 is 3.5.
Oh, nice. Good.
Like an average roll on 2 of a die is 1 more than the max result of 1 die.
Is that why?
So 2d6 average is 7.
Okay. Yeah. That's where I was going. I'm thinking craps.
Yeah, craps is a whole nother thing, which I can totally explain that to you too if you want.
Oh, I love craps. I wouldn't. Let's go to Vegas. You can explain it to me while we're playing.
I actually have played craps in
Me
Vegas,
too.
incidentally.
It's
Me
fun.
too. It is so fun. And the oxygen
is.
they put in the air, man, just stay up all night playing craps.
Yeah.
So her bonus action is going to be looking at Liam and once again saying, "What did I just say about Radiant? Get lost." And go ahead and try to roll a con saving throw again. 17.
That is a 22.
He just will not be frightened, will he? I'm about to give up on that. Alright, it is the Shadow Spawn's turn, and they are going to... They have a multi-attack. The spirit makes a number of attacks equal to half this spell's level, so I cast it at 6, so they have 3 attacks. The first one is Dreadful Scream. The spirit screams. Each creature within 30 feet of it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of the spirit for 1 minute. I really want to scare this guy.
What am I doing?
Okay. Wisdom saving throw.
That's an 11.
Yes, he is now scared of the shadow spawn, which means that this spirit has advantage on attack rolls against it. And I have 2 chilling hands. The first one is 15 to hit,
That misses.
and the second one is 22 to hit.
That hits.
15 cold damage.
Okay.
And that's its turn.
All right. And I will say, like, the one bullet that did miss, he actually brought up that ballistic shield and, like, blocked that bullet. But the other one's connected with him from Z.OUS. I forgot to say that.
Okay, cool.
And yeah, those claws are cutting into him. It seems to be effective. And he is afraid. Like, does he have to run away from...
He doesn't have to run away from
His fear
if
work?
he's frightened. He just can't move toward the source of his fear, and he has disadvantage on, I believe, attacks and saving throws. Let me double check.
Okay.
Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight, and it can't willingly move toward Sylvia.
The shadow spawn.
Well,
Or the shadow spawn. Sorry, yep.
The shadow spawn, yeah. All right. So
All
it's
right.
just disadvantage on attacks and ability checks, not saving throws, right?
Well, ability checks are saving throws in this rule
Yeah.
set.
Okay, cool. All right, that works. And
Or I guess rather the other way around. Saving throws are ability checks in this version.
yeah. Nits, it is back to you.
Okay, so
And you just got blasted behind Z.OUS.
I healed myself for a measly 4 hit points and
Aw.
healed Blip for 6 hit points, so not
Okay.
terrible. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to reach up and from where I'm hiding behind Z.OUS's back left leg, and I'm going to pat him on his lower back while I'm still kind of ducked and hunched over and say, good luck, Z.OUS, and I'm going to cast Chrome Sheen on him, which I touch a willing creature, which I assume he's willing, and I create a flexible film of chrome that surrounds their entire body. The sheen is amazingly thin and moves effortlessly with the wearer's body. For the duration of the spell, they have +2 saving throws against spells, +2 to their AC against spell attacks, and reduce spell damage by 2 damage for each spell. So do that, and then I scurry away and hide behind a desk somewhere, and yeah, away from the blast zone that is Z.OUS now that I have buffed him.
Okay. Are you trying to go to one of the other desks around the side?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get someplace, off to the side where I'm not in that blast zone of the plasma blast.
Okay, so you're able to get to the side, like go around the containment a
Okay.
little bit, and you're able to get over there, almost to where you can get to the same controls that Blip is at on the other panel.
Okay, cool. And then Blip is gonna try and break down another wall.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that is a 26.
That succeeds. So what Blip does, he shuts down the countdown. Like, it stops, just mid countdown. Y'all been hearing the countdown this entire time, just going down. And he stops it, and he feeds you back the information. He can start working on opening the containment, but it's going to take more checks to get that open.
Good boy, Blip. And that's my turn.
Okay. Back to Z.OUS.
All right, check those up, get some health, 8 more health, and you know what? Let's just keep unloading. Like this is working, so Z.OUS is just gonna stand his ground and just keep unloading. All right, lowest was a 19.
They all hit.
Huzzah! All right, the total is going to be 104 damage.
Jeez.
Holy shit.
It makes a big difference when you start adding your strength back into your damage, like you were supposed to the whole time.
I mean, I've been adding my dexterity to my damage the whole time, and I'm like 8.
Well, there are a few factors that really help here. One is that the kaiju scale increases my strength so that my strength bonus is +10. Another is that when I'm raging, I get another 3 damage on attacks. And then the other thing is that the Gatling gun is 2d10 per shot. It adds up pretty favorably.
All right. So as you hit him, and you watch every bullet connect, you see the suit start to emit this silvery mist and completely surrounds Liam, and then the mist starts to, like, actually it wouldn't dissipate right away. So
he just turned into a cloud.
I like to think of Z.OUS as our glass cannon, but he's that AM3 super glass. That's like indestructible.
Yeah, that's about right. I mean, like, it's like once all of his buffs and everything get going, it's just dumb.
Yeah.
It really is. It's like, oh, I take half damage. Oh yeah, but I also have 30 temp hit points every round. Like, unless you can do 60 damage to me a round, you don't do anything to me.
And it's now -2 to any magic damage that comes your way too.
Yeah, so now it's like, oh, it's magic, 62 damage per round before you do anything at all.
Meanwhile, I'm like just getting a splatter of it, and I'm almost dead. Like splashes off your leg, and I'm like, oh my god, please help me! It burns us.
But yeah, I'm only that good for basically 1 minute a day.
Yeah, well.
But if you can time that minute right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why, but after you said if you could time that minute right, now all of a sudden you know that hamster that like turns around really dramatically.
Bum,
Dun,
bum.
dun, dun.
Dramatic hamster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I feel like there needs to be like a version of that meme with Z.OUS.
Yeah, definitely.
Once we get art.
Yeah. In season 2 of this, Adam puts together an encounter that's just us trying to survive for 2 minutes. Good luck, losers.
No, not 2 minutes. Like, Z.OUS will seem considerably less indestructible if we have like an entire like gauntlet of things to fight.
Or if somebody's throwing something away nearby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did somebody say trash?
Hey, hold on, don't go nowhere. I gotta go get this.
One person's trash is another person's junk.
Maintain the pile.
Oh shit. And is that the end of your turn, Z.OUS?
Yeah, Z.OUS is good
Did
where
you
he
heal?
is.
Okay, y'all saw
Did
that.
you heal 2d6?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got the yep, got 8 out of it.
2d6
And
don't
yeah, that cloud of smoke appears from him, and then y'all notice that that thing that lowered him is going back up as it's starting to turn around the ceiling as it's going up, and it stops, and then as y'all are kind of paying attention to that plasma emitter blast comes out of the smoke as it's starting to dissipate, and it is going directly for Z.OUS. No. There's okay. So instead of that, he is dropping a 30-foot radius sphere. Yeah, so a big plasma ball comes lobbing out of that smoke as it's starting to dissipate, and it lands right in between Z.OUS, Sylvia, and Blip. Like, it's gonna hit all three of them. And Blip. Well, not. It's gonna hit everything but Nits.
What about my shadow spawn that is next to Liam?
Shadow spawn is right next to that mist.
So it does not hit the shadow spawn.
It does
right?
not hit. It does not hit the silvery, or it does not hit the shadow spawn. No.
So this is another deck save.
Deck save, but you do not have advantage because you're. No, hold on. Am I looking at this right?
Well, the thing that he was casting earlier was only for that particular instance.
Well,
of
he
it,
just
right?
did. He just did something else. Nope. It doesn't apply. Never mind. Go ahead.
25.
That's going to be a big ol' 8.
8. Okay, you're going to take the full 42 radiant. Sylvia saves. You're only going to take 21.
Blip got a 5.
And Blip is going to take 42.
Blip explodes.
Oh.
No.
How would Nitz respond to that?
Hey, you gonna use that? I'm sorry. I had to.
Oh man.
That's so evil.
Well, Blip would probably scream and he'd be like, "No!" And then he would probably lose his shit and not care about being all hidden and stealthy anymore. And yeah, would not be good.
All right. The hacking stops there, though. But you know where you have the information where Blip left off. And 3 more bullets come flying out of the mist, which now you see that there is actually like a portal. There's like a misty gate where Liam was. I think that's how it is.
So did it move out of reach of my shadow spawn? Would they get an opportunity attack?
With
the shadow spawn.
Well, it wouldn't have been a move.
Okay.
So your shadow spawn would have swung, but it would have hit nothing.
Okay.
I'll say that. Like it did make its attack. But there's a misty gate there now, and 3 bullets come flying out of it. Got a nat 20 on Z.OUS. A 20. It's 20. Oh, that's a 30 on Z.OUS. Shit. So it's double damage on Z.OUS? Or no, it's full damage. I'm sorry. We don't do double anymore.
Is Liam making this attack? Because doesn't he have disadvantage?
Well, as long as the thing's in line of sight, which is kind of weird right now. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Okay, so that's 30 damage total at Z.OUS.
30 damage total?
Yeah, from two bullet shots. Oh, no, that's from the crit. I'm sorry. That's 30 from the crit.
Okay.
And 19 from the 30.
Okay.
And it is oh my god, I can't do that. 18 to Sylvia to hit.
Oh, yes.
And that's a 19
Damage?
piercing. Yeah, 19 if piercing. And it is Sylvia's turn.
Okay, she's gonna get the 2d6. Do I still get the 2d6 health?
Yeah.
If Blip is gone?
It's not
Okay.
Blip that did it. It was me that did it.
Well, it's only the age.
Still 3 more than you had.
Good call. Good call.
And you don't know where Liam is right now.
But there is a portal.
Yeah, there is a portal.
She is going to say, we have to stop this launch.
Well, you know the countdown stopped.
The countdown
At
stopped?
least.
Okay.
Yeah, you do know that because it did stop counting down.
All right. She is going to then... she's going to use her bonus action for Rise Up for her rebellious shout to these 2, and they gain hit points equal to the number I roll on my Bardic Inspiration die plus my Charisma modifier, and they're pulled 10 feet closer to me. Yeah, it's just to give them...
Okay.
I haven't used a D10 in a very long time. I'm not even sure what it looks like. There it is. It's 15 hit points each.
Nice.
And I don't know what she's gonna do for her action. I guess dash forward into the portal.
All right.
And her shadow spawn is going to come with.
Okay. So you dash forward into the portal and you're immediately coming out of it, and your only real reaction you could do is grabbing onto Liam because you are up on the ceiling. And he is being, like, repaired by the thing that had lowered him before.
Okay, so it took my dash to get to the portal, right? And then I grabbed him. So that's it for me.
Yeah, I would say give me... I mean, I don't think it would be hard for you to just grab onto him. He's got a lot of arms for you to grab onto, so... Or a lot of extra limbs, so... Yeah, you're able to grab on.
So the ceiling of the place we were just at. So I'm just right above
Yeah, you're
those
still
2.
inside there. You're just kind of like more off to the side. Because that thing spun around and stopped, and he, like, he had already reappeared, and that thing is, like, putting him back together.
Okay.
And like working on him as you climb on, as you latch onto him.
Okay. She's going to yell to Z.OUS, "Hey, look up here! Kill these arms! Kill this thing that's repairing him!"
Can do.
That, and then that's her turn, and then her shadow spawn is going to do the same thing. Go through the portal, because it's right there, and just kind of scratch on their way down as they're falling. Like, can they do... What I'm picturing is they rush through the portal, and as they're falling down, they're doing their 3 claw attacks.
Okay, so it's not like trying to grapple on or anything
it's gonna
like
fall.
that. Okay. Okay, yeah, it can slash at it. Yeah, but then it'll be out of range. Well, no, I guess it could see it.
Well, all of its only attack is a melee attack. It's 5.
Also, just kind of a slight thing I just wanted to bring up here. Just kind of a little bit. So, I mean, the thing would be in his line of sight, like from where he is, right?
Yeah, it would be.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is all.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out, but yeah, it totally would be. And are you making the attacks?
Doing that now.
Okay.
So the first one is 26 to hit.
That hits.
10 damage, 10 cold damage. Not 20 second, so that's max damage, right?
Yeah, it would be max.
21 cold damage. And then the third one, 23 to hit.
What was the first one's damage?
The first one's damage was 1 + 3 + 10.
And yeah, that does hit for the third one.
16 for the third one.
16.
And then it falls to the ground. How high up is it?
Like 100 feet.
This is a shadowy spirit. Would it take fall damage?
Does it have some kind of like levitation
That's
or
what I'm
flight
looking.
or something?
I don't see anything about levitation. Its corporeal form uses a shadow spirit stat block. So, yeah, it's just a shadowy spirit. I guess it would take... It's a misshapen biped. So I guess it would take fall damage.
Okay. So that's a d6 per 10 feet.
32 damage. So what it's still alive.
But it is not... It's not that much alive.
No, but it's pretty
Like it's
much...
close,
it's pretty
right?
alive.
Oh, okay,
Because I cast it at 6th level, and it had the hit points are 35 plus. The hit points are 35 plus 15 for each level above 3rd. So it's 35
shit.
plus 45, which is 80, right?
Nice.
Pretty
not
decent.
a normal shadow spirits thing.
Well, because I casted it at the highest level I could. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So you are hanging on for your life right now.
Because I don't have that much health. Shadow Spirit has more health than me.
And they are a pretty good distance away from you, Z.OUS.
Who they?
The Liam and Sylvia.
Because it's not like directly above me, right?
Yeah, it's not directly above you. It's more around the building or around the circle and up 100 feet. So I don't know your range, and
I don't know offhandedly, and I might have a hard time looking it up.
I will look it up real quick.
Thank you.
But it is Nit's turn.
I feel like Nitz would have gone through a lot and processed a lot of emotions while things were happening right now, and come to the conclusion that the best thing that he could do is keep healing his friends and to finish the job that Blip started. So I sit down at the computer, because you said I got to the console that was opposite of the one that Blip was on, correct?
Yeah, you're within distance of walking to it now. Like you're
So I'll hustle to that. I'll slide in. I'll duck down so that the back of the chair is covering me, hopefully. Trying to hide as best I can. And I will attempt to continue hacking where Blip left off.
Okay. All right. Give me a hacking check.
It's a 13 plus 7, 20.
20. All right. You are able to get into disabling the locks that's holding this. Like you're able to successfully get into it to start disabling the locks.
Okay. And I healed myself for 7 hit points from my arm agent.
All right.
And that's my turn.
And I imagine Nitz is like super serious right now.
aggressively
After that,
typing.
like, freak
he's
out.
like an angry
Yeah.
kid that just lost at League of Legends, typing furiously on his keyboard, hacking away.
You're yelling at
Yeah.
your teammates to they should have been doing this. and
Jungle,
this.
jungle.
Fucking noobs.
Yep.
You ever played this before?
All right. And that's your
Yeah,
turn.
that's my turn.
All right, Z.OUS. I did look up your rocket launcher, and it is 120/480.
Interestingly, that's the only one I don't actually need to know right now.
Okay, what else do you need to know? Grenade launcher.
Gatling gun, grenade launcher.
Grenade launcher is 8320, and Gatling gun
Wait, 83?
80. No, 80/320.
320?
Yeah,
Jeez.
you can lob the fuck out of that thing.
Are you looking for the range on the Gatling gun?
And yeah, I'm looking at the range.
Yeah.
100,
where's the
400.
Gatling gun? There you go.
Okay. And just for good measure, what was the rocket launcher again? Just so I can write it down.
Rocket launcher was 120/480.
120/480. All right, next question. So like where he is on the ceiling, is that like directly above where he was and the portal is? Or is
No,
that like
no,
a different part of the room?
He's in a different part of the room.
Okay. Like, all right. And that doesn't happen to be like over where Nitz is, does it?
No, it's actually opposite side.
Okay, cool. So I'm probably gonna have to not be able to do this in like one turn. But we'll go ahead and start off by we'll actually just kind of sling the gun back onto my back holster and like try and get through the gate.
Yeah?
40-foot movement, so I'm guessing I still probably need to dash.
Yeah, you would need to dash.
Okay. Well, then he's going to dash and like expect to like actually cling on to Liam up there.
All right. Yeah, you're able to latch on to Liam as well.
And if there is any amount of anything that he can do left, he would like to try to like get Robin/Sylvia back through the gate.
Okay, yeah. I'll allow it.
Okay. Well then he will do so.
So you're gonna like, how are you gonna do that?
We'll just try and like reach over, grab her, and just kind of fling her back through the gate.
Okay. How does Sylvia react to that? Or Roberts?
Oh, and also because we're still doing the healing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fling me back through the
Only
gate.
for that.
She's all down for that. She's not here for the heights or the crazy mechanism that is above her head.
Okay. Well then that's what he'll do, and that'll be his turn.
Okay. All right. Man, I am trying to hurt Nitz. I mean, not. I am trying to
Yeah,
hurt Z.OUS.
you've hurt the shit out of me. Thank you very
able-
much. You've hurt me more than
You've been
enough.
able to hurt Z.OUS. Like Z.OUS isn't even full health right now.
Yeah. All right. But
he's down 23 health.
you're all super big size, chromed out, and you are getting a plasma emitter to the face. And you other two, you just see this beam just like shoot through the sky, and Z.OUS, I don't know how you're gonna dodge it, but give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 17.
17. That fails. So you take 42 radiant damage straight to the dome. And the other hand swings around and he switches. Oh, he's going to use his underbarrel shotgun at you and pow, 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 right up point blank on you. You pissed him off.
Oh, I'm sure. Don't worry. I'm about to piss him off even more when it gets back to my turn.
All right, so in all the confusion, one of the attacks was a nat 1, and he fires it before he gets to you, and then boom, boom. That is 25 for both.
Yep.
So you're going to take 18 damage each on those piercing.
All right.
And that is his turn. So Sylvia,
All right, she's
you just got tossed back through the portal. I would say you're probably prone.
okay. As she takes her movement to stand up,
Yeah, half movement. Stand up.
half movement, stand up, and she spell's only 60 feet. So she uses her power machete and she throws it up to try to hit the thing that's repairing him. Then she had a good look at it.
Okay.
And
What's your range on? Oh, are you like throwing it through the portal, or
let me, I have to pull it up.
it would be like a normal throwing for or shit? Would that be in? That might actually the Technomancer's book, because it has that effect on it, the throwing effect, balanced or whatever.
It has the balanced effect on it, and that's in the Technomancer.
Balanced. It's 2060.
Okay, so that's... Yeah, she'll throw the... How would a spell work through the portal? Could she use a spell through the portal?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, she's right next to the portal, so she is going to use Dissonant Whispers through the portal, and she's going to whisper, no domo arigato, Mr. Liam Bato. So he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yogsonik Dynamics has interrupted this feed to provide you with your daily dose of capitalism from our sponsors.
Come into Dark Nera Bread today and enjoy one of our new classic-style items, like our tomato-style bisque, served in an edible bowl, or our Carbolicious meat-style sandwich, with over 10 flavor spray options. Join our Dark Nera loyalty program to receive a free flavor spray on your 10th egg-style salad sandwich. Dark Nera Bread. We put bread in everything.
Yogsonik Dynamics appreciates your mandatory attention. Now back to your regularly scheduled broadcast.
Okay. 9. That's 11.
That fails. Takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Okay. The portal closes also, like right after you cast that through it.
Okay.
And the mechanism that is holding him spins more around the room and gets to even further away from you. And Z.OUS, you're holding on while this thing is moving. With a burned up... Well, I guess you got a chrome face.
kind of blackened chrome face.
Yeah, blackened chrome face from that plasma. And then shock, I guess, I don't know, whatever. You got pellets in your chrome.
Handful of pellets that fell out of the chrome.
Yeah, they're just they're like falling down as you're spinning around. All right. And we
That is
are
21
at
psychic damage, by the way.
21, yes. 21.
Did you roll your healing, Sylvia?
Oh, also...
Because you're back in it, yeah. Because Z.OUS is no longer in your healing,
He's
right?
out.
I would imagine not.
She was out for a second, but now she's back.
Yeah. She got it before she went in. She got it when she came back. And what else, Sylvia?
No,
Or
that's
for
it.
Sylvia? Oh, okay.
And then it's the Shadow Spawn's turn.
Okay, what's he doing? Or what's it doing?
They're on the ground. I told their command is to kill Liam. So I don't know. Is there any rope or anything to climb to get closer to Liam?
No.
They're just gonna.
It can move on the ground.
Yeah,
and
they're just gonna stand
towards
directly
him, but-
underneath Liam where he is now.
Okay. All right. That works out. And I guess ready in action in case Liam falls.
Yeah. Ready their claw action. Sylvia's gonna use her bonus action to rise up again to give those two.
Is there a range on that?
As long as they can see or hear me.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you're just like yelling something.
Yeah.
What are you
she's
yelling for?
Yelling, show them who the real Radiant ones are. But yeah, that's all we got. And you get
All right.
12 HP.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Z.OUS
That's
too.
So is Z.OUS in range for something like that?
As
Hear
long
her.
as you can hear her.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll take 12 HP. Thank you.
All right.
Also, don't forget that Liam can roll after each of his turns to get out of the frightened state of. Because remember, as soon
That was wisdom.
yeah, because
Okay.
he needs to move. He personally
Got it.
needs to move as far away from. Oh wait, no, he just can't move close to.
You just can't move towards it. Yeah. Or towards the shadow spawn. All right. And that's it for Sylvia?
Yes,
Or Robin Roberts?
Yeah.
I keep
Yes.
forgetting that you're Robin Roberts right now.
that's it.
All right. And Knits. What do you do?
I'm still hacking. While I'm hacking, I'm going to turn on the overhead speaker in here, and I'm going to shout out to Liam and just say, Liam, isn't it ironic that the very weapon you created is ripping you apart? The more you try to weaponize the innocent, the stronger we become. Your exploitation of the weak will be your downfall. Your lack of humanity, your ultimate weakness. You're a fool, Liam, and we will be your undoing. And then I will continue my hack roll, which I got a 19.
All right. That is successful. You have disabled the locks. All you have left to do is open the door. And you're gonna hear Liam speak back over, and it's all distorted at this point. And he's like,
the weapon that I was referring to was Z.OUS, obviously. Just thought I'd point that out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's like, you baselines will never be able to kill a god.
Why would I kill one? I'm setting one free.
He was referring to himself.
But he's a douche.
Liam is a douche. All right. And yeah, so Nitz, you're only one step away from releasing it, and it's Z.OUS' turn.
You know, Liam, pretty long fall from way up here on your high horse. So just a point of clarity. So the thing that's repairing him that we're kind of like on, that lowered him down like initially, all that kind of stuff, like it's actually attached to like a ceiling, right?
Yeah. Well, it's attached to a mechanism that's in the ceiling.
Okay. So what I'm going to try and do here is actually kind of swing up to kick and actually use my stomp ability, like like kind of on that like ceiling structure.
Yeah.
So however you want that to work. Normal rules basically is within 120 feet, dex save of DC 22 or fall prone, and any mundane objects or structures in that area take 3d12 times 2 damage.
Okay. Yeah, roll the damage.
A little below average, but it's going to be 17 damage. Times 2 is 34.
All right. That's to the structure.
That's to any mundane objects or structures within 120 feet of the point of impact, I guess.
All right, so you bust that thing that was repairing it, and he starts falling. You're just latched onto the ceiling.
Latched onto whatever I can. I mean, if I have to fall, I'll fall. Like,
I mean, you have a climbing speed, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we did figure that out. Yeah, so you're able to just grab onto the ceiling. He's going to fall 100 feet. I'm going to roll it in general, just for fun.
While he was doing that, I was making notes. Did you heal yourself, Z.OUS? Or no, you're not in range anymore. Never mind.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not in range.
You're 100 feet away from me.
Unless the range suddenly became like, over 100 feet. Like, but I do get that temp health back, and those tick up another round.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you fell at this point, you might take less damage than what you would heal at the start of your next turn by being next to me.
Undoubtedly. Like, average would be 35, and half that, 17, I would still have 13 temp health left.
Yeah.
All right, so he falls and he smashes into the ground. And I mean, Sylvia, your shadow creature,
poor shadow creature,
can like use its action on him. Like Liam is
he's
on the
falling
ground.
into range.
yeah. I guess they could slash him all up, you know, as he's falling.
The chilling hand. Oh, is he still frightened? At the end of his turn, did he roll?
No, he's not frightened anymore. Okay. That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it went to slash at him, like, as he was falling, but he was falling really fast, and then he just hits the ground and just like, breaks, and...
I will break you.
I will say, like, all the like fluids and everything, like green and like green fluids that's flowing through his body, like are spilling out. Like the what's exposed looks more like the inside of a plant and like than like a person, you know, or even mechanics. Like it's a mixture of like wires and like almost like he's got like photosynthesis stuff going on. I don't know.
Photosynthesis stuff.
Yeah.
Chlorophyll.
Jeez.
Like he's like part plant and part machine. And yeah, so he's laying there glitching, sparking, plus bleeding out all over the place. And it is Sylvia's turn. No, yeah, that was the end of Z.OUS' turn, right?
Right.
All right, it's Sylvia's turn. You just watched him fall.
How far away is she?
It's pretty good ways. It would take more than a full movement plus dash to get over there by running.
All right, she will just use her full movement to get as close to him as possible, and then she's going to use Dissonant Whispers again, and she's going to say, "You are illegally parked on private property." Third level, 23 psychic damage.
And do I have to?
You have to roll.
Do I have to save?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
He failed.
Okay, 23 psychic damage, and must immediately use their reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
All right, so like as you do that, and it takes that psychic damage. Like you do like sense like a mind still in there, but the body like one of the arms because everything's glitching and all the arms are kind of like, it's very creepy, like how they're trying to move and very like twitchy in their movement. And one of the arms like reaches out and grabs the ground and like starts like trying to drag the body away from you. And is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. Does it move out of range of my shadow spawn?
It's trying.
Oh. Sorry, I'm just like all about that. I want my shadow spawn.
It's really trying. It's the hand is like trying to crawl, like drag the broken body away from. But yeah, it's really sad, but also really creepy in its movement.
Yeah.
And it is its turn.
It's my shadow's turn.
Oh, okay, yeah, you can do that.
Going to 16 to hit.
Well, you would have advantage because he's prone.
Yeah, 16 still my highest.
Oh, okay. Like in like a split second, there's like an ejection from the hand, like that's holding the ballistic shield, and it's gonna throw the ballistic shield. Like it's gonna pop the ballistic shield up right as the thing tries to slash.
Okay.
As the shadow spawn tries to slash.
Second attack, 28.
All right, yeah. The shield falls to the ground and it hits. There was nothing holding it anymore.
11 damage for that one. And then the shadow spawn reaches its claw out again to swipe at this crawling robot. 26 to hit.
Yeah, nails it.
15 damage. Slices one of the arms.
All right. Is it the one that's trying to pull him away? Yeah. Okay. He stops trying to pull away. Because it's the arm gets just, it was barely holding on as it was, and it's just slashed away. And Liam's head is just twitching on the ground. Well, it's still attached, but just he's on the ground all broken up and stuff. And that's it?
Yep.
Okay. Nits.
All right. So Nits, very angry, hoping to be cool, says, "You lost, Liam, you tin can piece of dreck." And I finished typing out my code and hit enter on the hack, and I rolled a 24.
I'm going to give you advantage.
A 24.
Okay.
Naturally.
All right. And you successfully open up the containment doors that's surrounding, like it unlatches, and the cap of that rises up and exposes the anomaly to everything. And you are definitely sensing its power right now. And y'all are out of combat.
Oh.
Liam is still twitching on the ground, but yeah. No, we'll keep it in turns. What else does Nits do?
If I feel like Liam is dying, I do want to make my way over to him because I want to cast one spell on him at the end of his life. So I don't know if that's something I can do right now.
Yeah, well, you could say something to the others to not do anything. If you're heading over there.
I'm gonna start walking.
I'm gonna say y'all are out of combat now, and like go from there. Go from there.
So I finish that up, and it starts rising up, and I turn I turn to Sylvia, Robin, and say, Is he dead?
I don't know what's left of him to be alive or dead.
All right, let me look at him, and I'm gonna make my way over to him. And as soon as I get close enough to be able to touch any kind of physical, biological piece of him, I want to cast the heart container on him with my glove to pull out the life energy into a small heart-shaped candy.
Yeah, I'm gonna say whatever was left is what biological matter that's left from his brain. That's probably just at the brain stem at this point, because even the brain was heavily modified.
Right. I didn't want his brain escaping like it did that one time, so I'll turn it into this little candy, little heart-shaped Valentine's-style candies that says "Be mine," and I will put it into my pocket where he will fade into nothing.
Before that, he was trying to say something else, but it was just so distorted and could not make it out and then just it just shuts down as you create that heart-shaped candy.
All right, and that was what I wanted to do. So Z.OUS is hanging from a ceiling.
Hey, heads up! Heads up! And Z.OUS is gonna drop from the ceiling and just kind of land in a superhero landing, right on what I guess was Liam's head.
Yeah, that's good. And you just crush the head.
And if you want, we can roll damage.
Nah, I'm cool points. You got it.
I mean, if you really want, it'll
He's
just
dead.
get eaten up by temp HP anyway.
Yeah. The fall damage. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, that's
you'd
what I
have
meant by-
I think you'd have enough to. Would you? How much do you have? Let's see.
Well, I have 30 temp HP, plus, it would be halved. So,
Oh yeah.
basically, I would have to roll max damage, and it still wouldn't get through, so. Because it's dumb. I'm telling you, the kaiju scale is so OP.
All right. So as okay, what are y'all saying to each other? All there, as he does that.
That was rough. That was terrible to see what happened to him. I knew that power corrupted, but I didn't know that it corrupted that way.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to see him gone.
It's gone long before we fought him.
Oh, yeah, but, I mean, it was still kind of here, so, I wanted him to not be here.
Yeah, I get you, buddy.
While they're talking,
Yeah.
Can I walk over to Blip and see if I can salvage his CPU?
Yeah, you can.
So I'll take Blip's CPU, just a tiny little piece out of all of that rubble that is the drone that was Blip, and put it into my other pocket, the one that doesn't have the heart-shaped candy, and
Okay.
and walk back to the group.
Well, Sylvia uses her reaction to turn herself from Robin back to Sylvia. And she turns on her phone and says, well, I'm live. We want to open this containment door now. Oh, wait, that's not how she sounds at all.
Mm-mm.
No, that's not how she sounds.
Well, I'm live. Do we want to turn on or open the containment now?
Your chat is blowing up, and they're saying you gotta see what's on the news, just over and over and over.
She opens her multitask button and opens up her news app and holds it out for the other two to see. Apparently, we have to see this.
So the report that's coming through, it's very distorted. Even your phone is acting really weird right now, and they're reporting that screens, monitors, speakers, VR optics, and similar equipment are just glitching out all over the city. The Yogsonik AI is going nuts, turning devices against people, all kinds of stuff like that. And these creatures are coming out of devices from video games and TV shows, and all kinds of shit. It's just weird shit is coming out, and power surges are happening all over the city. Lots of explosions. The mutants are still killing people, and y'all start hearing a whirring. You have a data jack, don't you, Mitz? So you start receiving dizzying feedback in your data jack, and whatever's going on in the city starts affecting inside of this building too. Lights are blowing out, electric wires are bursting out of the wall and fraying around, sparking all over the place. These holograms start forming around.
Emergency Yogsonik control activated. You are to immediately come with us to the nearest re-education facility. Resistance for results in your deactivation.
The Yogsonik AI is taking on its own form in these holograms, and the anomaly has been growing outside of the containment after it opened. You know, it's filling up this room, and you all sense that it's definitely about to blow as it's just growing and growing inside of this room. And that tether that had happened to y'all before, whenever you got the items, the anomaly lashes out at all of you and attaches to you. Instead of attaching to your items, it's actually attaching to you, and you start feeling this warm energy completely just surging through your entire body, and then you black out. Dreadtek Incorporated is a Creative Typo production.